Okay, Spooky Saturday, and this story comes from a follower who wishes to remain anonymous, so we won't mention names. And Tony will be joining us today for this spooky story. This story comes from my follower's great grandmother, who was an elderly woman and sadly passed away in the 70s, and they heard this story from their aunt. Their grandmother had lost her husband when she was in her mid-40s, and after his funeral she stayed at the grave till late morning. The next day, his great-grandmother suddenly became paralysed, and the doctors said that she had suffered a brain stroke and wouldn't be able to walk again. That night she suddenly began to walk and walked all over her mansion naked and was found lying in the backyard in the morning. People said that she'd got possessed by a demon. She would suddenly get out of bed with her eyes bloodshot and would point to the corner of the room, screaming at the top of her lungs. It's said that when she passed away, she didn't actually close her eyes for a week prior, and that she kept them wide open, staring at the ceiling and muttering something. Now, it is believed that the demon that they thought she was possessed by is the one who actually took her with him. After this person's great-grandmother passed away, their grandma, who was her daughter-in-law, was the last person to see her alive and would have vivid dreams of this entity chasing her all over the mansion. And these dreams were so vivid and so real that she would wake up, sit bolt upright, drenched in sweat. It was believed that the house was haunted, that their great-grandmother lived in, and people had reported activities like seeing an entity in the dark. They eventually decided to perform an exorcism on the house, and the person's assistant who was performing the exorcism, he was actually that scared during the exorcism that he wet himself. And this follower says that when they were younger, they saw shadowy figures quite a lot. So, do you guys think that there may have been something darker at play here? Perhaps there was a demon attached to the family? Let me know what you think.